You walk up to your plant and something is wrong. The leaves that were green last week are now yellow. Some are falling off. You watered it. You gave it sunlight. You did everything right. So why is this happening? Yellow leaves are one of the most common, and most misunderstood, problems in gardening. Most people assume it means the plant needs water. But that is almost never the only reason. Today we are going to decode all 7 causes of yellow leaves, so you can diagnose your plant correctly and fix it fast. Welcome to Garden Decoded. By the end of this video you will know exactly which of the 7 reasons is causing your plant's leaves to turn yellow, and what to do about each one. Let us get started. The single most common cause of yellow leaves is overwatering. And here is why it happens at a biological level. When you water too frequently, the soil stays constantly wet. Roots need oxygen to function. Waterlogged soil pushes all the oxygen out. The roots begin to suffocate and rot. A rotting root system cannot deliver nutrients to the plant. So the leaves turn yellow, even though the plant is sitting in water. How to identify overwatering? Yellow leaves starting from the bottom of the plant, soil that stays wet for days, leaves that feel soft and limp rather than firm, and a musty smell from the soil. The fix: let the soil dry out completely before the next watering. Always use the 2-inch finger test. Push your finger 2 inches into the soil. Only water when it feels dry at that depth. The second cause is the opposite, underwatering. When a plant does not get enough water, it cannot carry out photosynthesis or transport nutrients. It starts shedding leaves, starting with the oldest ones, to conserve water for survival. The leaves turn yellow, then brown, and fall off. How to tell the difference from overwatering? With underwatering, the soil is bone dry, the leaves feel crispy not limp, and the pot feels very light when you lift it. The fix is simple: water thoroughly until water drains from the bottom. Then establish a consistent watering schedule using the finger test. The third cause is nutrient deficiency, specifically a lack of nitrogen, iron, or magnesium. These minerals are essential for producing chlorophyll, the green pigment in leaves. When they run low, the plant cannot make chlorophyll, and the leaves turn yellow. The fix: feed your plant with a balanced liquid fertilizer. Any NPK 19-19-19 water-soluble fertilizer works well. Use it once every 2 weeks during the growing season, spring and summer. Reason 4 is light, either too little or too much. Without enough light, plants cannot photosynthesize. Chlorophyll breaks down and is not replaced. Leaves turn pale yellow, often a uniform light yellow across the entire plant, not just the lower leaves. Too much direct sun causes a different kind of yellowing, bleaching or scorching. Leaves develop yellow or white patches, usually on the parts of the leaf that face the sun directly. The fix for low light: move the plant closer to a window, or rotate it so all sides get equal light. For too much sun, move the plant back from the window or use a sheer curtain to filter direct afternoon light. Reason 5 is temperature stress, and this one surprises a lot of people. Most houseplants are tropical by origin. They evolved in stable warm conditions. When they experience sudden temperature drops, cold drafts from air conditioning, or heat stress from being too close to a heater, the leaves respond by turning yellow. This is most common in summer when air conditioning runs continuously. A plant placed directly in the path of an AC vent can experience leaf yellowing within days. The fix: keep plants away from direct AC airflow. Also avoid placing plants near glass windows that face west. Afternoon sun through glass can create intense heat stress. Most houseplants are happiest between 18 and 30 degrees Celsius. Reason 6 is pest damage. Sap-sucking insects like spider mites, aphids, and mealybugs feed on the plant's internal fluids. As they drain nutrients and moisture from the leaves, those leaves lose their color and turn yellow. The damage often starts as tiny yellow spots that merge into full leaf yellowing. Here is how to check: flip the leaf over and look at the underside with a magnifying glass if you have one. Spider mites leave tiny webbing. Aphids cluster in groups and are visible to the naked eye. Mealybugs look like white cottony fluff. The fix: mix 5 milliliters of neem oil with 1 liter of water and a few drops of liquid soap. Spray on all leaf surfaces, especially undersides, once every 5 days for 3 weeks. This eliminates the pest cycle completely. Reason 7, and this is the one that gives gardeners unnecessary panic, is completely natural. Plants regularly shed their oldest leaves as part of their normal life cycle. The lower leaves of a plant, the oldest ones, will gradually yellow and fall off to make way for new growth at the top and sides. How to tell if yellowing is natural? Only the lowest 1 or 2 leaves are affected, the rest of the plant looks healthy and is producing new growth at the tips, and the yellowing happens slowly over several weeks. If only 1 or 2 lower leaves are yellowing while the rest of the plant is green and healthy, do absolutely nothing. This is not a problem. This is your plant doing exactly what plants are supposed to do. Now that you know all 7 reasons, here is a 3-step diagnosis process to figure out which one is affecting your plant. Step 1, check the soil first. Push your finger 2 inches in. Wet. Probably overwatering. Bone dry. Underwatering. If the soil is fine, move to step 2. Step 2, look at the yellowing pattern. Lower leaves only and slowly. Natural aging or nitrogen deficiency. Yellow with green veins. Iron deficiency. Uniform pale yellow across the plant. Light problem or nitrogen. Yellow patches on sun-facing areas. Too much direct sun. Yellow with soft limp texture. Overwatering. Yellow with dry crispy edges. Underwatering or heat stress. Step 3, check for pests. Flip your leaves over and look at the undersides. Any webbing, clusters of insects, or white cottony material means pests are the cause. Check the stem base as well. Once you have completed these 3 steps, you will have identified your cause with high accuracy. Yellow leaves are your plant trying to communicate with you. Once you learn to read what it is saying, you can fix almost any problem quickly. The most important thing is to diagnose before you treat, because the wrong fix can make things worse. If this video helped you figure out what is wrong with your plant, subscribe to Garden Decoded. We release a new science-backed gardening guide every week, explained simply. Drop a comment telling us which of the 7 reasons matched your plant. We read every comment. Until next time, keep growing.